back to my channel. It's Dani and I'm back with another video. So in this video I want to talk about wavering. Definitely have wavered a lot. I'm a lot better than how much I used to do it, but I'm human, so you know, I still have things that come up in my mind and it may cause me to waver here and there, which is not bad like it used to be. Like, I really got a grip on it more than obviously when I first started, because I was just learning all the tools and everything, and you know, the different techniques that you can use to keep your mind on track when you're trying to manifest. Wavering is basically just going back and forth in your manifestation. Like, one minute you telling yourself that you have it, the next minute you don't, or you constantly in a state that is completely opposite of what it is that you're trying to manifest. Basically, you just going against yourself. You know, like a seesaw ride. It's just basically like, you know, the part in the middle that's holding either the wooden part or the bar with two seats on the end, and each person can get on each side, and you basically just go up and down on a ride, just flipping back and forth. And that to me is like wavering, because you're up and you're down, you're back and forth, you just keep going back and forth in your manifestation, which does not help. No, I do not think that it messes up your manifestation. However, I do think that it definitely delays it. It's very important that you are able to pick yourself up and get back into the state of having what it is that you want. When you're learning manifestation and you are on the journey of, you know, learning how to change your mind and things like that, you're choosing to be a new version of yourself. When you're wavering, that's you going back and forth in between your new self and your old self. And when you're wavering, you're going back into that old story that you always have known, that you always have been taught. And you're not aligning with the version of yourself that wants to bring in everything that you want. You're not aligning with the version of yourself that knows that you already have it. I find myself watching the people who are really stern and manifesting and things like that. The people who really want it. The people who really can show consistency, because it helps me as well. But at the end of the day, it's all depending on me. I have to make the choice every day to get up out my wavering if I know that I'm wavering. I have to make the choice every day to return to that decision and to return to that person and that version of me that knows I already have what I want. I'm in my new story. I'm not operating out of the old story no more. You're human. You're going to have days and you're going to have thoughts sometimes that's going to come in and it may not align exactly with what you have going on. The more and more you become aware of your thoughts and what it is that you're thinking, because you're already thinking anyway, just learn how to change what exactly was that's going through your mind. Now, understand it's not always going to be easy, because like I said, we're human. But I think it's very important to learn and know when it's time to pick yourself back up and put yourself back into that state of having what it is that you want, and that state of knowing that you're going to get it regardless, as long as you stick to the story. So wavering, I understand that, you know, it's, to me, I just feel like it's something that comes naturally, because we all have thoughts. I'm pretty sure every person who has had success in their manifestations has also struggled with that as well. Now, don't get me wrong, you do have some people out here that's able to just go straight into it, get whatever they want, be stern in it. They have that part under control of the wavering. They have that part under control of staying aligning, of staying in the alignment with the energy that's going to bring them what they want. What matters is that you just keep yourself aligned in that energy of just knowing, because you don't always have to feel your best to manifest. No, you do not have to believe it, especially if you're using affirmations, because if you use affirmations and you're just repeating it over and over and over, visualizing whatever it is that you do, journaling, inner conversations, like anything that you do, as long as you stick to it, it's going to come to. But you're not going to mess your manifestation up. Even when you're down and you're upset, affirm, still affirm, no matter what, still affirm. When I'm feeling really down and I feel like it's just something I can't pull myself out of, I'll still turn on affirmations. I'll still turn on subliminals and listen to it. It still penetrates in my subconscious mind. And eventually I start noticing that I feel better. Eventually I start noticing I'm fine. And it pulls me out of it every time. I'm in those moments, I wasn't believing it. But just listening to those affirmations and listening to those tapes and, you know, actually repeating it and still saying it, even no matter what type of mood that I'm in, it actually helps even when you think that it doesn't. And that just works for me. Other people are different, but it works for me. Every time I'm down, like I can put on a healing meditation or I like to listen to sounds like sound bowls and frequencies and different things like that. Like I said, affirmations, subliminals. And a lot of times when I'm in a mood and I feel like nothing else is pulling me out of it, affirming myself does help. But a lot of times when I really can't pull myself out of it and I put those tapes on and I just let it play and I should listen to it, it always mellows me out. It always makes me feel better. And it always puts me back in that state of having and knowing that I'm powerful enough to change my thoughts and change what I've been so used to and get what it is that I want. So wavering is not the worst thing in the world, but stop. And I know that's not, how can I put it? It's easier said than done. You can be upset, you can cry, but just keep saying it over and over, even if you don't feel like it, even if you don't want to do it. I can't promise you that it's always going to be easy, because it's not. You are trying to replace literally thoughts that you have been thinking probably in your head for years. Basically, since you've been born, you are trying to reprogram your mind into thinking new thoughts that you have not been used to thinking at all. So of course you're going to have those old wavering thoughts coming in and creeping up on you and telling you the opposite of what it is that you're telling yourself. But you are manifesting and trying to bring things into your life. You are creating a new reality for yourself. And with that new reality comes a new story that you're setting for yourself as well. Keep yourself in the new story. Think about when you're wavering, you're going back into the old story. And when it comes to manifesting, you're not supposed to be in both worlds. You're not supposed to be here and there. You're not supposed to be up and down. Yes, you can still get your manifestation if you're going up and down, but ultimately, if you really want it to come in, you can't be in both worlds at the same time. Choose where you want to be. Do you want to be in the future where the version of you is already having what they want, already has everything that they could ever want and need, can afford anything that they want, can buy anything they want, got the person that they want, got the house that they want, anything? Or do you want to be back into the version of you that has always known, I never get what I want, nothing ever works out for me? Think about that when wavering, if you can. Choose the new story. Choose the new version of yourself. Why would you want to delay it? Don't you want it here? Don't you want it now? So choose you, the new version of you. Keep choosing the new version of you, and keep your faith in that. And you're going to see things. You're going to see results. You're going to see what it is that you want. You're going to get signs of those things happening. You're going to get movement of some sort that's going to be going and working in the direction towards what it is that you want and that you're calling in to have. And on top of practicing your techniques and doing the affirmations and subliminals, whatever it is that you choose, meditations and stuff like that, look into some more self-love techniques and self-love tips, and learn how you can love on yourself more, and how you can accept yourself more, and how you can view yourself in a different light just by doing little small things like that, by putting your self-care first, because it's going to make you feel better about yourself, and maybe that'll help you from the wavering. Stand firm and make a choice and decide that you want to keep choosing the version of yourself that wants to see the better and wants to see the new story and wants to create the new story and a new version of yourself that has everything that you want. Because if you just stick with it, you may get it tomorrow, you may not get it tomorrow. Everybody's timing is different, but stay on firm. Don't delay it. But I know that's easier said than done. But just practice. Practice makes perfect. Take it a day at a time if you have to. Like, if you're struggling so bad, or if you just find that you're wavering so much, day by day, just do an activity and just see if it makes an improvement. Do a self-love activity. Practice on doing affirmations or subliminals every day for an hour and a half. Keep choosing the version of you that has it no matter what. Just stay consistent in that. Even if you do have a bad thought, turn it around. Do your technique. Do your self-love technique. Do what it is that's going to put you back into that state of knowing that you have it. And just keep choosing that version of yourself. Choose to make the decision. Choose the version of yourself repeatedly, as much as you can. Don't you feel like you've been suffering enough? Don't you feel like you've been going through enough? Don't you want it to change? Let's not delay. Let's get what we want and stand firm in it. Every day is not going to be easy, but you have to make the decision to either stay in the old story and in the old things that you already know, or use the power of your mind. I intend that this video helps who it needs to help. It reaches who it needs to reach. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.